So altered comp will king for flame sequential. This is gonna be better in flame sequential. You cannot use it in the other sequential. So on frost, physical, and vault, this is gonna be worse. It's gonna be better for the flame sequential, and it is better for big AoE fights. It's gonna be around the same for single target as Lyn Fiona, but the rotation is a little bit more awkward. So we're gonna run Habola on King, we're gonna run Skiller on Lyn, and we're gonna run Samir Shiro on Fiona. And then on Fiona skills, we're gonna run Vortex and Torrential Force once again. We're gonna start out with 2 Lyn zones, press 4 into 2 Lyn zones. Then we're gonna go into Fiona. I'm gonna hold attack. And a little bit before half, we're gonna swap to King here. And then into Lyn, and then into Fiona. When we have skill up, we're gonna do a little bit before half. And when we don't have King skill up, we're gonna go just above half. And then into Lyn here. And then Fiona. And this should be around 70 mil as well. But obviously when there's AoE mobs, it's gonna be more. Because King gets 15% for every mob near him. If you have C3. I swapped a little bit too early there. But yeah. So this is good for flame sequential. Also, you gotta remember you do not have hyper body when you do this. So if you do get CC'd a lot, you are gonna have less DPS than just running Fiona Lyn. Gonna go here a little bit. 4. And now we're gonna go a little bit over half. So we don't have King Skull. You can jump cancel this, but I don't really find it worth it to do in this comp. You can see here it's pretty much the same damage. It's like 70 mil, 0.5 in 2 minutes. And the other comp, Fiona Lyn only, is like 70 mil. But remember, King C3, he gets more damage the more enemies that are around you. So in flame sequential, when there's a lot of mobs, this is gonna out damage Fiona Lyn. But again, you won't have the hyper body, so you'll be more vulnerable to CC, keep that in mind. My King is only level 150, so his attack is a little bit lower. Obviously C4 increases his attack even more. So it's gonna do a bit more damage than Lyn Fiona if you don't have skill issues. I will run this comp in flame sequential. In frost, physical and vault, I will just run Lyn Fiona. If you do have Claudia, you can run Claudia in the physical, in the frost one, and in the vault one. The rotation is gonna look very similar to the King one, but you're not gonna use discharges on Claudia. You're just gonna use a normal skill instead. So it's gonna be slightly different, but pretty similar. You get the idea. Fenrir is also an option. Fenrir main DPS works in Altered. I do not have Fenrir, so I will not be showcasing that, but that does work for Vault. But if you have Fenrir, you're probably just gonna play Rainbow comp. So yeah, these are there's only 3 viable comps in my opinion. Fiona, King, Lyn, Fiona, Lyn, Fiona, Lyn, Claudia. I hope it helps. Enjoy.